Good morning, students. I hope all of you are fine at your homes. Students, today we will continue topic of lesson number 8, that is filtering in a data sheet. So here what is the filtering? Filtering means whenever we want to display only some specific records from all the records, that is called filtering. So filtering in a datasheet implies displaying specific records while hiding rest of the records until the filter effect is cleared. So the steps to filter data in a datasheet are as follows. So if you want to display only specific records, yes, other records you don't want to show, then you have to follow some steps. So steps are, you have to click on the drop down arrow that is present at the right of the column header whose data you want to filter. So for example, if you want to filter the field student name, you want to filter data of this field, so you have to click on this drop down arrow. Whenever you will click on the drop down arrow, multiple options it will display. So by default Access selects all the check boxes under the text filter option. Click on the select all check boxes. All the selected check boxes will be deselected. By default you can see whenever you will click on this drop down arrow, you will see in the text filter all filter options, all these check boxes are selected by default, but you have to click on the select all. Yes, now select the items that you want to display in your data sheet. आपने select करनी items जो आप display करवाना चाहते हो data sheet पे. After that you have to click on the OK. So whenever you will click on the OK, you will see it will give this filter icon on that selected field. It indicates, this icon will indicate us that now this record's data is filtered. Yes, so if you want to remove this filter, then you have to click on this toggle filter button. Yes, this is toggle filter option. You have to click on this. So after that you will observe that the data sheet is back to its original form. आपका जो डेटा है वो जो unhide डेटा था वो unhide हो जाएगा, means it will display all the data of that selected fields. So after this we have advanced filtering in a data sheet. It is an advanced version of the normal filter. By using this, so you can specify the customized filter criterion. It further narrow down the display of the records. To apply an advanced filter, firstly you have to same step, that is you have to click on the drop down arrow that is present on the right side. After that you have to choose the number filter option. So one cascading menu it will appear. From that cascading menu you have to select this equal option. Any other option also you can select, but we are selecting now equals option. So the custom filter dialog box will appear. After that you have to type the value that you want to filter, that you want to find. We are typing here now 12. So then you have to click OK. This display only the records of class 12 students. Now you can see from all the classes it has displayed now only 12 class students records. Yes, so after this we have searching in a data sheet. How you can search anything from the data sheet. Yes, for example, if you want to anything, you want to search anything, downside you can see there is a search box. Yes, in this box you can type the value that you want to search. Type the text also, value also. So this is your text box and it is present at the bottom of the datasheet view. After this we have topic querying a database. Yes, so firstly we have question that what is a query. Basically query, with the help of query user can retrieve or view information from one or more database tables. Yes, एक या एक से ज़्यादा टेबल में से आप इंफॉर्मेशन रिट्रीव कर सकते हैं. रिट्रीव करना मीन्स यूज़ करना, लेना, गेट करना. Yes, so the information retrieved on the basis of a specified criteria in the query is stored in a separate table called the query table. जो information आप retrieve करोगे that will store in the query table. So what is a query? In general, a query is like a simple question that you ask to find a specific information from the access. Yes, this is a simple question that we want to find, that we want to search for a specific information. From this example you can see in the students table we have records of class 8 as well as class 9 students. Suppose you want to extract, you want to retrieve the records of students of class 8th only who reside in Panchkula, जो पंचकुला में रह रहे हैं. Yes, we can find this with the help of queries. So from this example you can see here we have records of class 8th also, class 7th also, but you want to search students who are living in Panchkula city. Yes, for this, for selecting this information, we have to write the queries. So Microsoft Access provide various types of query, that is the select parameter, cross tab, action, SQL. What is the full form of SQL? Structured query language. These are the types of queries that we can perform. After this we have setting a relationship between tables. If we want to interconnect one or more tables, then we have to set the relationship. Yes, आपस में हम एक दूसरे दो टेबल्स को आपस में हम कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. So there are two types of keys for creating relationship between the table, that is primary key and foreign key. What primary key will do, it will uniquely identify each record in a table. हर एक टेबल में uniquely identify करेगी रिकॉर्ड को. And foreign key is a value in one table that must match the primary key of another table. ये क्या करेगी, मैच करेगी primary key of one table to the another table. Yes, so here you can see they have created two tables, students table and marks table, and here you can see two columns are same, roll number, and here also roll number are same. So according to this roll number we can create a relationship between these tables. Yes, for creating relationships we have to follow some steps. So practical of this, how you can create the relationship, no need to do, simply you can read this, how you can create the relationship. After this we have creating a query. How you can create a query? There are two types, two ways to create a query. First one is in query wizard and second one is query design. So creating a query in design we are going to discuss, because this is the easiest way to create a query. So how you can create this query? Firstly you have to open the database. After that you have to click on the create tab that is present on the ribbon. Now click on the query design button in the queries group. From this you have to click here. From the queries you have to click query design, that is present inside the create tab. After that the show table dialog box is displayed. Select the table that you want to show. Then you have to click on the add button and then you have to close this query window. After that the selected table appear as a small window displaying a list of fields in the upper section of the query design window, that is in the object relationship pane. Then you have to double click on the field name that you want to add in the query. Yes, जो भी आपने field name add करना है, you have to double click on it. So the design grid is similar to a spreadsheet with columns representing each field in the query. So what is the design field? Design grid is the bottom section of the query window. What is the design grid? It is the bottom section of the query window. There are two types of sections in the query window, design grid and design area. Design area is the top portion of the query window and design grid is the bottom, and we can say lower portion of the lower section of the query window. So let us understand the design grid. What is the design grid? Which type of components are available? Firstly we have fields. The first row of the design grid display the field names. Yes, this is the field name. You can see here, this is the design grid. Here you can see field name in the first column. In the second column table is there. Then sort, which type of information you want to sort. Then which column, which field you want to show. Which type of criteria you want to specify, according to which you want to get the value, that we will specify in the criteria. And after that or also we can specify. In or also we can define the values. According to that it will search the values. So for this briefly I have already explained to you. For detail you can read from this page. So after this we have specifying simple criteria. Simply criteria how you can specify. For example, if you want to find information of some students from all the students, yes, then you can specify that information in the criteria row. So we specify criteria in the criteria row of the design grid, specify the criteria value in the criteria row, and the data will be filtered according to the query output. So let us understand it with the help of an example, how you can specify the criteria. So to view the roll numbers and the names of the student of class 8th, double click on the required fields in a table. Yes, if you want to view the only roll numbers and names of the students of class 8th only, then you have to double click on the field in the table. Yes, you have to double click on it. Move the cursor to the criteria row and type the criteria equal to 8. Yes, here you have to specify the criteria equal to 8. Means you have to write here equal to 8 because you want to find the names and roll numbers of only 8th class. Then you can click on the sort property in the fname column and set it in the ascending order. Yes, sorting also you can use if you want to sort the values, and according to that you will get the result. After that you have to click on the close button. Then the save as dialog box you can open to save your documents, and after that you can click on the OK. So for further information you can use the navigation pane. So whenever you have chosen the options from the navigation pane, the query result will be displayed in the queries datasheet view, which looks like a table. After that, according to the selected records and according to the performed query or criteria, it will display data in the datasheet view. And this is the same like a table. In the form of table, it will display information. So the last topic of this chapter is specifying multiple criteria. How you can specify the multiple criteria. For example, you want to find information of one table also and some information from the other table also. So you have to use multiple criteria. To specify multiple criteria in a query, follow these steps. Suppose you want to see the records of class 8th and class 9 from a wide range of records. Move the cursor to the criteria row and type the condition equal to 8 in the class field and type the second condition equal to 9 in the OR row of the same column. Yes, for example, you want to find some information from 8 class, then you have to write criteria equal to 8, and in the row property also, OR property also, you have to write the 9 because you want to find information from the 8th and 9th both classes. So now run the query by clicking on the run button on the query window, tools, design tab. The query result will be displayed in the datasheet view. After that you have to click on the run button and it will run the information or field, and according to that you can search. So if you want to save the command, then you have to choose the save button that is present on the quick access toolbar, and after that when prompted to name it, type the desired name and then you have to click on the OK option. After that you can also specify the name of the that selected command, and according to your requirement you can give the name. So take care students, have a beautiful day.